Heyo! Unemployment vlog. I think this is number 12. Yeah, 12. All right, so how's it been, everybody? It's been a couple days. There's been some developments. That's mostly the main reason I haven't got new videos. Besides the fact of, like, slightly feeling sad for myself, and I'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, we've had some developments. We've had some more interviews, obviously. We've got to make sure we keep applying until we get that role. I was doing interviews. I've gotten quite a few. Finally got to the point where I was receiving offers. Sadly, not the offers that I've wanted, but offers nonetheless that are good. And currently, at the moment, if I want to continue, well, if I decline the jobs, I more than likely will be declining unemployment benefits in the future, or at least during this current stint of unemployment. So I was weighing the options, and I did take one of the offers presented to me, thankfully. So, you know, we're getting into that avenue of this transitioning from being an unemployment vlog to just being a vlog in general, the life and what I've been doing. I've been consistent with my working out. I'm currently in the middle of it right now, as you can tell, because I'm laying on the floor sideways while I'm talking to this camera. It's been a little more difficult. The days have been dragging on a little more, so it's a little harder to get some of these regular day things like working out regularly. But I make sure I keep my consistency of working out every day. You know, I want to become a superhero. Technically, not true, but I was just referring to the shows that I watch, mostly anime. Things like Solo Leveling, One Piece, Shangri-La Frontier, Mashal, Major Muscle, you know, like fantasy or sci-fi worlds where there's always a main character that's somehow more blessed than everybody else. But that's beside the point. That's a tangent. One of the other things that I found out about my work history the other day, which has actually been one of the staple roadblocks that I've been dealing with without knowing it. Well, I guess I knew it before, but I didn't really know it now. Was my driving record, sadly. So even though I have an amazing resume for someone that could do like upper manager stuff, you know, not even like at location anymore. I'm not talking like manager, general manager. I'm talking like district manager, like corporate stuff. Even though I have all that experience and to be able to apply and potentially get those positions, because of the state of my driving record, I won't be able to do anything of that nature for like 2 years at minimum, which sucks. Cause like I'm a good driver. I do good things as a worker, but the second that clock out time hit when I was younger, this is what I'm talking to, when I was younger, would be the second that careful driving stops. Not to say I was driving reckless. I mean, I was. That's part of what's on my record, which sucks. But like, if I wasn't in a work vehicle, I kind of just drove how I wanted to. And if I had the decency and the fourth knowing that, well, okay, I knew it could fuck me over if I had bad driving record, but I didn't understand at that point, because I was immature and I was young and I didn't know where the fuck I wanted to go in life, that how much it would restrain me in the future being now, presently, because god damn, it's been fucking me over hard. And it sucks. It really does fucking suck. Excuse the noise in the background. That's my little 7-month-old. She just loves being active right now, watching daddy. But it sucks, because there is a lot of jobs that I know would have taken the chance and gave me an offer. But because of that driving history, not only were they not able to insure me for their company, which means that they weren't allowed to give me a job. So that sucks. And most of the time, or at least most of the time from what I've dealt with, if that's something I can't qualify for. They're not even going to take the time or the effort to even let me know. They're just going to like let it disappear into the void. Like, oh, you applied here, but like, ooh, whatever, it's gone. It never happened. So, I mean, the revelation of that, knowing that information, it helps, because at least if I have to continue moving forward and look at stuff, at least in the near future, I know that I can't do anything that requires driving, because I cannot be insured by a company, which sucks, but it's just how it has to be for now because of my dumb decisions from a younger date. These are the consequences for the actions I chose to do. I was younger. I didn't expect consequences to really be a thing unless they were just straight immediate ones. And I mean, some were immediate. I didn't take it serious, and then they became worse. So I'm definitely paying for it now. The only thing that like makes me feel the worst about it, the part that I feel the worst of, is that not that it's affecting me, because I mean it's the actions I chose, so I don't feel bad that I have to deal with some of this recourse, because it was my decision. So like all of the after effects should go to me. But the thing, and that touches directly on what I'm going to say, the thing that sucks is that it doesn't just affect me. Even though they were my decisions, the effect is everybody that I'm responsible for, everybody that relies on me, everybody that is loosely close to me. Because, as an example, this is something that people don't think about often, but because of the situation that I put myself in, and the fact that this is going to affect my how I get paid and how I get money personally for a while, at least in this way. Just as an example, like I won't have the free time or the expenses that I would like to be able to do fun activities with friends, to do fun activities with my family. And that's like on the very minor scale, obviously. That's not even getting into the weeds of the other stuff, like my responsibilities on a daily basis, keeping things clean, keeping things organized, paying bills, like those kind of things. It definitely affects those as well, but that was just to touch on the minor things that people don't really think about that get affected, like seeing your friends, your personal time, how the resources that you get to do activities. So because like my hobbies right now, non-existent, because most of my hobbies included spending money. And I mean, until I start working again, I don't allow myself to really do that, except for important things such as groceries, gas, to drive around, go to interviews and stuff. I'm not really going out to hang out with friends. If I go see friends right now, there's gonna be loosely something that benefits me and my family that comes out of that. Like, not to say that it was an expectation. I mostly did it like to get me out of the house, give me a break, but also to see a buddy. I helped my buddy move, and like in return, I got something out of it that was more like directly beneficial. I got a financial incentive. Did I expect it? No, but definitely very much appreciated that friend of mine was able to contribute that. Because especially like I'm in my 20s, so like if friends ask you to move, the expectation is they pay you in food, drugs, and alcohol. And I mean, like I still owe the friends that helped me move. Like I fully intend on paying them. It's just unemployed, so I won't be doing that for a little bit. But I mean, soon enough I will. I'll send them that. Like I'll give them a random cash app or something, make them feel special. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. It sucks, but I did it to myself, so I have to live with the consequences. The only thing that sucks is that other people have to live with the consequences of my actions too. And I mean, obviously it wasn't a thought back then, because I didn't expect to be in the scenario of having children or anything by at this point. But that's just how life is. I met someone that I wanted to take those steps with, and I did. So now I have a family, and sadly, because of the choices that I made years prior, without thinking about the future, it's affecting that situation. But I mean, that being said, I tried to learn from as many of my mistakes, because I definitely have a gigantic pile of them that I've made throughout my life, and just try and get a lesson out of all of them. It's only a mistake if you choose to run from it or choose not to learn from it. It's a good way to be. Yeah. So, there's no such thing as a mistake if you take the time to take lessons out of it. There's no such thing as a mistake if you learn from it. There's only lessons. So, you either succeed or you learn. That's the way to look at it. That being said, thank you everybody that's been supporting me so far and that continue to support me. I mean, nothing's official yet. I haven't signed paperwork, so for all I know, they could take back the offer that they're offering me. But I have already verbally accepted, so they do know that I'm just waiting on my paperwork to get emailed to me. So thank you all so much. Keep watching, stay on the grind. I'm about to start a new series too. This one's more towards like some of my personal interests. Right now I just have like the vlog where I talk about stuff, and then sometimes I'll get like a workout video or a long video. I mean, this is one of my long videos. Sometimes like I'll remix shorts. I'm going to start to get a more broader selection of content that I put on here. The main thing so far in the near future, since I'm trying to learn to get better at editing, because, once I can get better at editing, that will elevate my content that much more. But until I can do so, the main thing I'm going to add in to my regular schedule of content uploads is going to be some anime talk stuff. So like reviewing episodes. I'm going to start off with three animes that I like very well. Well, I guess maybe 4, because if I don't start from the beginning, I could do 4, because that 4th one is super long. You'll understand when I say it. So the 3 that I want to focus for sure currently would be Mashle, Magic and Muscle, Shangri-La Frontier, and Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling's been the new craze so far. It's got constant uploads of content, not only from the actual creators of the series. Speaking of RIP to the original writer, really loved his craft so much he ended up passing away from it. But we got to do better for the mangaka in Asia, because this is a common thing. But that aside, Solo Leveling, Shangri-La Frontier, and Mashle, Magic and Muscle. Those will be 3 that I'll start getting reviews for. It'll start off as chapter reviews. The plan is, as I get better at stuff, I'm going to add in visuals. I'm going to get like screenshots of pages, or like screenshots of videos, depending on the episode. If it's the anime episode, if it's the mangaka, or if it's the novel, depending on Solo Leveling. Because Solo Leveling is funny because it's already finished and it's been manga'd out, but not this second series. So there's like a secondary series that follows the sun, and that is only as a novel right now. There's no manga, there's no anime for it or nothing, but it is a masterpiece on paper. I just can't wait. So that being announced, those will be things I plan to add in the near future. So keep your eyes out, keep that notification bell clicked, and thank you all so much for supporting. Love you all. Take care.